So 4 games played in today's Premier League fixtures. We've got one still to play, but this is what we've seen so far then. Bournemouth beating Leicester City by 2-1. It's their 3rd win of the season and go unbeaten in 5 under their interim manager, Gary O'Neill. Chelsea 3-0 winners over Wolves. It's 3 straight wins for them in consecutive games in all comps, beating managerless Wolves. Armando Broja getting his the 3rd goal and his first for the club. Manchester City 4, Southampton is how it finished in our feature game. And Newcastle, in the end, beating Brentford by 5-1. They pick up back-to-back wins for the first time this season. One game still to be played today. That's at the Amex Stadium between Brighton and a Spurs side looking to bounce back at the first time of asking after defeat in the North London derby. As far as the tables are concerned, after their win at the Etihad today, Manchester City go top of the table, something we've seen a fair few times in recent years. For a few hours at least, they're 2 points clear of Arsenal, who drop a place. Arsenal, of course, welcome Liverpool to the Emirates on Sunday. 3rd place, Tottenham go to Brighton, as I mentioned a little later today. Newcastle up to 5th. There they are on 14 points from 9 games. Bournemouth are up to 8th, 12 points from their 9 games. While at the bottom end, Leicester, unable to build on that first win on Monday, they stay second bottom with just 4 points from 9 games played. Wolves unable to climb out of the bottom 3. They're in there on goal difference. But look at the games played between Wolves and Crystal Palace. Palace with 2 games in hand. Welcome back. So the dust has just about settled on yet another victory for Manchester City. 4-0 winners at home over Southampton. As a result, they go 2 points clear of Arsenal at the top of the Premier League table. And truth be told, they did it with a gear or 2 to spare, Glenn.
I think you're right, yeah. They played a little bit within today. Not at their very, very best, but they didn't need to be. And that's where they're at the moment. That's how, the rest of the league have got to come and play special against them. Got to play out of their skin to get anything from them because they're so dominant as a team. They've got every aspect of they're defending as a team. They're a tough team to actually break down now, whereas that was their Achilles heel a few years ago. Their midfield is their midfield, probably the best midfield in the world. And then you've now got Haaland and the strike force. Where is their Achilles heel? They haven't got one. They were brilliant today in the sense that, we know they've got another few gears. Mahrez comes in, plays well, gets his goal, all round, Pep's got to be absolutely delighted. And also, the thing for me today is, in the week and last week against United, he's just nursing in a couple of youngsters as well. What a lovely position to be 3 or 4-0 up, and you just send a couple of kids on to start learning in their education of the game with all these great players around them. So every which way, they've got it made.
Dangerous all over the pitch, including full back, and it was through Mahrez Cancelo that they broke the deadlock after 20 minutes.
Yeah, they did. As you said, they're a really good play from Mahrez Cancelo. He's been the standout fullback this season in the Premier League, but shows real composure in that final third. And I think that's what separates him, certainly with most, is the composure he shows there. Shapes to bend it with his right foot into that far corner and then just shifts it onto his left foot. And it's a really, really good finish. But he's one of them fullbacks that are really comfortable when they get into them areas. Left or right foot, comfortable, smashes it through the defender's legs, goalkeeper's unsighted. And it's a really good start for Manchester City and a really good finish.
Yeah, without a doubt, a wonderful player. I mean, you've seen him hit balls to the outside of his right foot beautifully, but here again, he's just a top quality player. You lose the ball against Man City in the middle third, and they'll break on you quickly. Beautiful. This is a wonderful goal. Foden, the angle of the ball just goes away from him. His touch isn't great. De Bruyne, a lovely weighted pass. That's where it's going away, but it actually helps him to dink the ball over the keeper. A fantastic finish, and you wonder at that point that 2-0 after 30 minutes is, wow, what is this going to be a cricket score? But in the end they just sort of played within a little bit, City.
This is a good sign, just like he did in midweek. After a slow start to the season, Mahrez got a goal and an assist against Copenhagen. That's now 2 goals and assist in 2 games.
Well, whoever steps up or gets the opportunity, they're taking that opportunity with both hands. And as you said there, Riyad Mahrez, really good finish, by the way, because this is not easy. A lot of people have probably gone with the inside of their left foot, like a side foot, but he volleys it into the ground, tight angle, really good finish. But as you said, we know Mahrez can do that. Top quality finish.
And for some time, we thought it was going to turn out to be one of those rare off days for Erling Haaland. He got frustrated by the woodwork in the first half.
Yeah.
He did get one in the end.
Yeah, he did. And it's all about his movement. I mean, De Bruyne slides a beautiful ball back there to Cancelo, I think it is there. He's onside. Here's the ball. But watch his movement. Just watch Haaland. As that ball comes in there to De Bruyne, it's a lovely little give and go. But he goes, I'm going on the back of the defender. No, I'm not. I'm coming across the front. And it's on his left peg. And he beautifully just slides it in the back of the net. Look, there you go. It doesn't matter how tight they get in the end. And there's appreciation of somebody who's made the goal.
Do you know what? It's not even a big movement either. It's like half a yard where it just drops the shoulder. I'm going to go behind you. No, I'm not. Popped up in front of him just to buy that little bit of space.
Yeah.
Really, really tidy finish.
So 15 goals in 9 Premier League games. He's hit the 20-goal mark. In 13 in all competitions.
Well, how many is he going to... We're going to be sitting here at the end of the season. I mean, if he stays fit, that's the key. And he doesn't look like he's a lad that's going to have a lot of injuries either. So,
well, he's not featuring in the World Cup, is the other thing.
That's right. He's going to be fresh as a daisy when everyone comes back on Boxing Day. He'll be chomping on the bit to play again. So, amazing, really.
It's crazy because you look at his injury record as well, and you'd think Pep would know that when he signed him. But the fact that Pep's still giving him a lot of minutes, because even today was another one of them games where you go, right, we've got a big Champions League game coming up. Let's withdraw him a little bit. Give him the last half an hour off, keeps playing him. So clearly, he must be fully fit.